Hi, I'm Kathy Harrison. I am 53, I think, in December. And anyway, I'm a co-owner of Miss Cayces Christmas Store with my sister Becky.
And I'm Becky McCraney, and I'm 50. She's the older one.
Yeah,
and we have had Miss Cayces 27 years, and we like to tease everybody that we started when we were in kindergarten. Actually, we were a little bit older than that. We have had the store for 27 years. We named Miss Cayces Christmas Store Miss Cayces after our grandmother.
We were young entrepreneurs, and we made burlap flowers and sold them door to door. We did things for craft fairs, and I had all this little family business, and we named that Miss Cayces too.
We did. It was Miss Cayces Collection. The only problem was when we were little, we did that one sale where we painted the rocks like rock candy, and we kind of got in a little bit of trouble because we sold it as candy and somebody had to go to the dentist. So other than that, business has worked out pretty well together.
Yeah. The best part of a seasonal store is that you get to be open the fourth quarter, which is where all retail stores make most of their money anyway. So we have that, and we get to be closed the rest of the year to prepare to open up such a great store. And the reason we can be all that we can be is because we have that time to redo walls and vignettes and get furniture and props and things to make it be wonderful.
You know, it's really interesting. People ask us all the time, how'd y'all get into a Christmas business? And I had worked for a company called Pettit's Christmas Store. They had decorated for me out at the country club I was working at. And when they came back the next year, they asked if I'd like to go out and sell for them to businesses, banks, offices. And I decided I would, and worked for them during the season for 4 years. And the last year, as their kids began to get older and they weren't going to do the business anymore, they asked if I'd like to purchase it. It just so happened Kathy and Jim were moving back to Midland. Since we had had businesses together before, we decided this would be a great opportunity, and so we managed the store the last season and then opened Miss Cayces Christmas Store in 1984. You guys just make yourself at home and hurry because there's lots of stuff to see.
I'm straightening all these balls. You know, everything's bigger in Texas. Big balls, big hair, you know, Becky's big hair. Yes, I mean, we really do get along really well. Working together with your sister is a great benefit. I mean, you know, we're probably best friends, and then a lot of our strengths and weaknesses complement each other, you know, where she's a more get-her-done, go-getter kind of person and makes quick decisions. I'm a little more, you know, held back, want to make it perfect, you know, want to make the best decision, you know, and want to think about it a little longer. So really we balance each other out well.
Yeah, she slows me down, I speed her up. And you know, when we said we were going to go into business together, I remember Mom thinking, God, y'all fought like cats and dogs growing up. You fought over clothes, about your room, about everything. But it really has turned out to be a wonderful opportunity.
Well, having a seasonal business is really intense also because the season hits really fast, and so we've had all the setup, gotten in all the merchandise, you know, priced it, gotten it ready. There's a huge process that has to take place during that time, and you know, then making it be as wonderful as it is doesn't just happen overnight. You know, people think that it just magically happens.
Twinkle our noses.
And there is a lot of magic that goes on to make it happen, but it's pretty hard on our families, you know. So fortunately, they're all willing to pitch in and be involved. Our mom and dad, you know, Mom has helped us with the kids over all these years. You know, our dad has built things for us and you know, been there, you know, lately since he's been retired, he's been just coming up here and just helping out wherever he could. So it's a fun business, and our kids, they've priced, they've done little bits of everything. They, you know, they're even getting more involved at different levels, you know, now that they're, you know, coming and going.
Hi, I'm Mark McCraney. I'm married to Becky. I'm really actually married to Miss Cayces Christmas Store. I've been doing this for a number of years. But it's a great place. I always say that my job in this thing is to clean the bathrooms, so that's kind of what I get to do. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say here. Okay, on occasions, we have this issue and problem here because things don't balance out. And there's always an explanation to this idea that why it doesn't balance out. And that's my job to find out what that is. So I go ask Becky about it, and here's her response. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure nothing's really that wrong, is it?
Hi, I'm Jim Harrison. I am Kathy's husband. I am 55 years old and been associated with this store, I guess, for 26 or 27 years. Hi guys. It's another late night Thursday payroll. Everybody will be here first thing in the morning looking for a check. The times are good, they'll all cash this week. I have the honor and privilege to do payroll every week, and it's usually always at the last minute. And it's still a hand punch time card, and there's lots of challenges. The electrician story is I'm not one, but I get called to do that job down here every now and then. And was moving a ladder one evening and knocked over a board and probably broke the head off of about 30 to 50 angels. So I knocked the wings off of a lot of angels. So now those angels, which Kathy might be one, instead of having wings, she has a broom.
Hi, I'm Rebecca McCraney. I'm 13 years old and I'm Becky McCraney's daughter. While I'm here, I cook cookies and I price, and sometimes I work at the cash register. And I also do YouTube videos, and on YouTube I actually did a video about how to decorate an upside down tree for your teenager's room. Okay, so I was pretty much born into Miss Cayces, and I used to think I was all that just because my mom was the owner of Miss Cayces. And so I used to go around and tell all of my mom's employees that my mom was the owner and I could fire them. So I used to think I was so scary and that they were scared of me and everything. And then nowadays everybody asks me if I'm gonna take over Miss Cayces. And you know, I have to think about it for a minute, because Miss Cayces is great and all, and I love Christmas, but I don't really think I'm gonna take over Miss Cayces just because, you know.
Hi, I'm Will McCraney. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Austin, Texas, and my mom and my aunt own Miss Cayces and Show Me Decorating. And my job is to really focus on the social media side, so the Facebook, the Twitter. We do stuff on Pinterest and everything that involves. And so we do stuff on YouTube. And so I'm in Austin, Texas. I work from here with the company, and I'm able to coordinate everything we do with relation to promotions in the store, to the iPhone app sales that we have, and everything that encompasses. So I mostly am a coordinator of everything that goes on as far as online services. Sometimes it can be kind of rough because it takes a lot of explanation sometimes with my mom, even more so with Kathy, my aunt, and really have to be patient and walk them step by step while I'm walking to class, or while I'm doing homework like I am now, or anything like that. It just, I take the time to do it, but sometimes it can be a little arduous.
We're Clarence and Betty, the girls' mother and father. Oh, I'm general carpenter and builder of showcases and handyman at times, and whatever.
Trash man.
Yeah.
I babysit, or I pick up. Mother, can you go pick up the kids? They're at school. Or Mother, can you go pick them up and take them someplace? And in the beginning I did help price things, but I haven't too much to do with the store, but enjoy being the mother of these girls and very proud of them.
I'm Jennifer Sherrick. I'm Kathy and Becky's youngest sister. I'm 43, and I'm in charge of all of our marketing, public relations, and advertising that we do for Miss Cayces and Show Me Decorating. I started out working at the store though when they opened 27 years ago, lighting trees, decorating, pricing, whatever needed to be done. Some of the funny things that happens is the dynamics between the three of us. Kathy's the oldest, and she's very much of a perfectionist. She likes things to be a certain way. And although that kind of bugs us sometimes, when you finish decorating a tree and you step back and you look at it and you think it looks fabulous, and then Kathy comes over and hangs off the ladder, readjusting things and changing things, and then you have to step back and go, yeah, she was right. It really did need to be changed. And then Becky's the middle sister. She's older than, we have a brother that's in between us, and she's the bossy one. funny thing is oftentimes people think that Becky is the oldest because she's so bossy. So when we're out traveling together and Becky decides what restaurants we're going to, you know exactly what we're gonna do, and Kathy and I pretty much are like little puppy dogs, and we're kind of like, oh, okay, that sounds good, because we're just happy that somebody else will make a decision for us.
Hi, I'm Altalene Gerlach, and a good way to remember my name, I always say, is out to lunch. So people can always, they may not remember out to lunch, so they just end up calling me out to lunch. But I've been at the store for 26 years. They didn't know me the first year, or I'm sure they would have wanted me. People always come in, they never recognize, they don't know who is Becky and who is Kathy. And then of course, you know, they think I'm Becky or Kathy too, because you know I look just like them. I'm trying to have my hair really tall. What I do here at the store is I'm over the outside decorating teams. This year I'm going to have 4 teams of 5 women each, and that's a whole story in itself. 20 women out and about in the town. But we go into people's homes and businesses and do their trees, and we meet a lot of interesting people. We see some beautiful homes. We have a lot of fun together, but there's always some drama either among the women or at the home. One year we did a 12-foot tree. We finished it. We worked all day and it fell over. And the owner was there in the room at the time, so that was quite a day. We went back and redid that whole tree, and we barely missed the dog. So the dog survived, so that was a good thing.
You know, seeing is believing. We hope that you guys have been able to get a real glimpse of what Miss Cayces Christmas Store is all about.
Thank you.
Happy decorating, y'all.
Just in case you're wondering, I am the 4th sister.